This 5-minute video outlines the steps we take to ensure teams are teed up to perform at their very best. We call it our peak performance model. There is no rocket science here. Teams are people working together. Performance is the result, and getting to the peak is a quest for the highest and best. The difference in this model is simplicity, flexibility, and the training of 5 core skill sets that work on any team. Managing people is difficult. We are complex individuals, and it takes skill to manage and direct such valuable assets. By working through this process, you can remove common bottlenecks to human performance and engage your team, unlocking their potential. The question is, are you ready? Our first step is to ensure that leaders are ready to lead peak performance teams. We define readiness as people who are self-aware and able to see value in team members. People ready and willing to solve problems rather than make excuses. People who show up and are accountable. People who do not run from conflict but rather work towards resolution. And people with open mindsets that pursue continuous improvement. After leaders are prepared, it is important to ensure the culture and strategy of the company are accurate, impactful, clear, and ready for execution. Culture helps to define your team, and strategy directs it. Once you know who you are and where you are headed, it is important to align resources so that everyone is tooled for success. Leaders create direction, while managers assist in executing by maximizing the performance of resources. Though clarity is key, the door doesn't open without involvement. The sooner you involve people, the better. A step often missed is the auditing of talent. This is where you ensure that team members are aligned for success. Though sometimes people are in the wrong company or role and we have to make changes, complete a thorough review because many people haven't had the right coaching and chances are the replacement is in the same boat. So work with them to fill the gaps. At this point, we do encourage companies to have the right core processes and policies in place in order to ensure compliance, consistency, and effectiveness. We use very basic tools to keep this from getting too overwhelming. Next is the talent strategy phase, which has more parts. Many companies are realizing the importance of doing well in this area. When creating your talent strategy, it is important that you are unique to your company and employee needs. This is not about checking off boxes like performance reviews, but rather working to effectively implement solutions to your struggles. First, make sure you build a winning acquisition strategy. Next, we work with companies to ensure employee development yields results. At Catchall, we really hone in on embedding 5 core readiness competencies, which I will briefly describe now. Self and team awareness. All team members should have a general awareness of their own uniqueness and the value they bring, while also appreciating the value in others. If team members don't value each other, how will they effectively work together? Problem solving. Here is where we teach people a process that moves them away from excuses and helps them be a part of creating solutions. Accountability. Ever wonder how to tap into the motivation of others? We help teach accountability and tool managers up to hold others accountable as well. Our conflict resolution training cuts through drama and disruptive conflict and teaches good conflict, where teams openly vet ideas and challenge each other, and where leaders help members reach resolution. Remember, no one is perfect, so forgiveness and grace is a must on every team. Bitterness, anger, and grudges are all bottlenecks to performance. Continuous improvement. A team that does the first 4 competencies well will almost automatically move to continuous improvement. The icing on the cake here is to nurture open mindsets. That is where we teach methodologies to remove resistance and increase efficiencies. To wrap up talent strategy, you best have a good grasp on the specific needs of your team in order to increase retention. So in summary, if you want to get to peak performance, have leaders who are ready. Create an intentional culture and strategy. Position resources for execution. Fill the gaps in talent. Have effective processes, and develop a winning talent strategy with core skills that ensure performance. Check out our other videos for more depth on each step, or feel free to contact us to find out more about our tools, assistance, or resources.